Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Viking Valley Farm. This is Carter. It is a little after 5 a.m. and something different's going on today. We have not milked a cow yet. Normally, pump turns on at about 10 after 4, but today we are classifying cows at 7 o'clock. So we want our cows to be full of milk and looking good for the classifier. So got to sleep in a few minutes this morning. Not much, but enough. But I'm gonna kick each freestall barn out, scrape, clean stalls, and the classifier will be here in about 2 hours to start scoring some cows. Should be a good day. Put sand in last night. Cows look comfortable. We milked at 5 o'clock last night just to make sure they weren't too full this morning. And tonight we should be able to milk again at normal time on a shorter interval. But I'm gonna push up feed and make sure the girls look good. And I'm up here checking the dry cows before pushing up feed, and we've got a calf. I believe that is a heifer that just calved. Colt Finch Congo. Let's check and see what it is. Bull bred, so it'll be a collapse out of Dixieland calf. So Duke. It's a little dark. Looks like you did good. You're big. Better get my flashlight out on my phone. Bull calf. So off to Lanesboro next Friday, too, I guess. Not a bad time to have bull calves. Looks like they've worked down their supply pretty good. Shortly before we're ready to classify, my uncle will throw the feed down and set the headlocks, and we're gonna score cows in the lockups while they're eating. And now it's time to chase the older cows out of here so I can get them all cleaned up. And they respond to the gate every time. I know it's dark, but this is the one I have the highest hopes for. This is Viking Valley Daredevil Ghoulie. Top 20 type and udder composite list, 3rd lactation. It's already been scored 90 points. I don't know if we can get any more out of her today. We will see. But once one comes, more come. They're going to be really confused that they're not going to get milked. Some of them are relaxing quite nicely. Put in fresh sand last night. Still have quite a few laying down. So it's about 3:45 in the afternoon now after scoring. We got wrapped up this morning at we got done classifying about 10:30, done milking around 11:30, 11:45 this morning. So this group didn't go into the parlor until 10:30. So they've got a few hours of milk, but we're gonna go through some of the herd highlights here. I'm in the 2-year-old barn right now. This one here scored a very good 85. That's pretty good for a 2-year-old. Very good classification ranking is 85 to 89. A 2-year-old cannot go 90 points. Yes, she's a 3/4 cow, but a good frame, straight lines. nice rump structure, nice rear udder. Her name is Viking Valley Derringer Molly. I really like that cow. I'd have to look to make sure, but she was checked pregnant on Thursday to, I believe, Netflix. So pretty excited to have her come back into calf again. We got a few more very good cows in this barn that scored well today. Couple of them right here. This one walking away is Viking Valley Silver Sandy. Scored 85 points. She was fresh late May, early June, I can't remember. But pretty nice cow. Used silver again as a proven bull, and the outcome is pretty good on her. She's out of a Fast and Furious. Really like that cow. Over here we've got this cow is Viking Valley Design Sage, sired by Design, which makes really nice cows. She's 86 points. Her Grand Dam is an excellent carter. She's been in milk for a year but hasn't seen the classifier yet. Just a mature cow for her first lactation animal. It's kind of the pattern that we like to see. Nice height and width to the rear udder, nice blend to the fore udder. And we've got one more in here that I'd like to find. Show everyone. There's one more in here that I'd like to find to show you guys. Normally she's in your face, but this is Viking Valley Powerball Ingrid. She scored 85 points also. She's an R&R Powerball. There are two Powerballs that were in AI about the same time. She's approaching dry off here in the next 2 months. Doesn't milk too much, but nice frame cow. She's probably one of the friendliest cows that we've got in the barn. Nice straight body, straight lines over the top, square rump. Could use a little more width in the rear udder, but that'll come with aging as she fills out more production. But those are the herd highlights from the first lactation cows. We got 4 very good 2-year-olds. Isn't too bad. We've had better, but we've also had worse. So I mean, I'd say an average classification day. And we'll go up to the upper freestall barn next to show off some of the herd highlights from the older cows. Alright, up here we've got the mature cows, so second lactation and above. We've got 3 excellent cows today that were scored. Oh boy. Here comes the mob. This might be difficult to see a few. I did take pictures this morning of some of the excellent cows. Yeah, they're really confused now. So I guess it's a mistake going into the pen before milking. They all think the gate's gonna open up and they can go down to the parlor. So the white cow walking towards us is Viking Valley Daredevil Dually, 3rd lactation, calved in December. She bumped up a point today to 91. You should have seen the rear udder. I've got a picture of what it looked like with 14 and a half hours of milk in it. Really popping. She's shown why she's in the top 20 for type and udder composite with her classification score for today. Not giving the best look right now as she's walking to the parlor, but I would love if I could have a whole barn full of cows with udders like that. So this cow here, 1746, might be tough to get a good look right now with them congregated like this. Third lactation, kickstart, like a kickstart made. She was raised from 90 points to 91 also. She was standing with Ghoulie in the headlocks, so the picture is the two of them together, which is kind of cool. We want to see your udder. Ooh. You stay put. Alright, I guess we're going for a walk. There we go. Pretty nice frame to her. Got a little more strength. Maybe a little more frail in the legs compared to the other cow. But there are a bunch of different qualities that go into making a cow 91 points. So her strengths could have been weaknesses for the other cow. She's one of my favorite cows in the barn. She's got a daughter sired by Huge that should be calving in maybe this fall. I'd have to look to be sure, but I'm really excited about that one. And then this is the other excellent cow we got. This is Viking Valley Diego Taps, second lactation, sired by Hilltop Acres Dynamite Diego. Really like this young cow. She's bred back to Sex Dark Horse, so we tried a little bit of sex semen and I used it on her and it settled right away, which is pretty awesome. She's got a nice long fore udder, teeth placement's really good, nice long body, for the most part straight over the top. Could be a little bit lower in the pins, but she, on the move, she looks like a really good cow. And she is one that did not lock up for the classifier today, so she is walking around the whole time. I think that probably helped her go 90 points today. She might have struggled to get that with her just standing in headlocks. She wouldn't have given the classifier as good of a view with that nice forerunner. So that's kind of the wrap to the herd highlights. A few other cows that I mentioned a lot on here. Some of the ones that I bought, like at the sale in May. Deanna, she was scored in January. This is the same lactation. She's 92 points. She was scored by the same classifier when she was at Hilltop Acres. So I'm trying to think, but I don't think that this classifier could have raised her to 93. This go around in the same lactation. Another classifier would have had to do that, and she can't go higher than 93 in her third lactation, but she's already 92, which I'm very pleased with. Marte, the one that I showed as a calf, went 86. She didn't keep the udder as snug as you wanted it to when she calved in June. She's still a very good cow, 86 points. I'm pretty pleased with that. And then some of the 2-year-olds that I bought, Chloe, she went 83. Tegan was already scored this lactation when she was at Hilltop Acres. Sue went 83, and I guess I didn't show you in my recent videos. I also bought another cow from a herd or people around our area that show. They were looking to move a cow, so I bought her from them. I believe she went 83 also. She could have gone 84. I can't quite remember her. She's a foremost. And then I had 2 heifers calved last week that did not get scored that I bought. One from the sale in May and another one that I bought about a month ago. So they were just too fresh to score, so they'll get another chance next time that they score. I'm guessing probably May or June of next year, classifier will be back. But overall, pretty decent day. We've had better, but for what we had to work with, pretty good. And we for sure have 3 excellent cows in the dry cow pen that could have gotten another point. So that, you just gotta take that into consideration too, and probably a couple up there that could have gone excellent that are also dry. So you can't always line it up to have every cow be seen each time that you have the classifier come out to your farm. But right now it is 10 after 4, and we're gonna milk at 4:30 tonight. This will be the last weird timing of milking around this whole classification schedule, and tomorrow we'll be back and milking cows at 4 a.m. and 3:30 in the afternoon. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. If you had any questions, drop them in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one.